COS, SOP, escape clauses, 48 hours, 72 hours. What does it all mean? It sounds like it's a different language. It's not. Trust me, if you're a seller or a buyer, it could be relevant big time. I'm Drew Simmons, Jennifer Gale Real Estate Team. If you're curious about real estate in Ontario, like or subscribe. When you're ready for the next steps, the link is in the description. Book a call with us. Let's get going. 26 years as a basketball coach. I'm going to the whiteboard. I'm going to explain it step by step. It can be confusing. I've actually found in the years I've been doing this, I started in 2006. Condition of sales were very, very common because it was more of a buyer's market. A buyer's market means it's easier to buy and it's harder to sell. So when it's harder to sell and you want to buy something, if you have something to sell and that sale is going to be dependent on you securing financing for your purchase, you're going to have a condition of sale. So there's mechanics that go with that. And I'm going to break it down today. It's going to be super simple. I find all the appointments I go in, not a lot of people know the mechanics of it. Rachel right there doing all this stuff, she didn't know. But it matters. It matters because, taking one, not taking one, it could mean the difference between the speed of your sale, how well that sale goes, how smooth that sale goes. So, okay, Rachel's gonna laugh. Okay, you're a seller. You're a seller. Okay, assume these little bubbles have an agent with them. So this is a seller, there's an agent here. There's always an agent involved in the other end of it, okay? You put your house up for sale. We've got videos for that. You can go back and watch them. They're awesome because I'm in them. So you're a seller, you've got an agent. It's on the market for 2 weeks, okay? A buyer comes along, okay? Buyer. He's got a little agent with him, okay? They put an offer in, okay? They've got 3 conditions: finance, inspection, and like here in Woodstock, I've always grown up with them condition of sale. I've seen other regions, Toronto, call them SOPs, sale of property. We're going to call them COSs. That's what we call them here. So COS. What? COS. Those are the conditions, okay? So that paperwork's been given to the seller. That agent's working with the seller going, okay, so they got a finance condition, they've got inspection condition, pretty normal stuff, but they've also got a house to sell. That's a condition. Every condition has a time frame, right? Finance might be 7 days, inspection might be 7 days. That's cool, that's pretty normal. So let's say it's accepted, right? This offer to here is accepted. This agent is going to make all these dates of these conditions kind of, in a perfect world, we're going to want these 2, finance and inspection, fulfilled before the sale condition. That's goodwill to the seller, right? You don't want to tie a property up with a condition of sale for 30 days and then find out, oops, the finance is done or the inspection was no good. You want that last condition to be a condition of sale, right? That's the last condition that needs to be fulfilled, okay? So we fulfilled these 2. Finance is good, inspection was good. Now we've just got this sale condition hanging over, firming up this sale, okay? Most sale conditions will be 30 to 45 days, let's say. And it's going to be, the address is going to be in that offer. It's going to be, sale of 123 Ballpark Lane. Might be in a different city, might be in Woodstock. So this agent's going to look at that address. They're going to ask this agent, hey, that house you got for sale, like what's it going to be? What price is it going to be? You know, you're going to do your own research to see if it's priced right, and you're going to get an idea whether that's an attractive place to sell. Now, personally, here's where I'm going to add my philosophy on it. Let's say this asking price is like $900,000, right? 900K is the asking price. The sale condition, the property that needs to sell, let's say is $400,000. Okay. Is that a good condition of sale to take? I think yes, right? So how I judge whether it's good to take a condition of sale or not is, which house do you think will sell first, right? So let's say these were reversed, okay? Let's say this was $400,000 asking. Okay, that price range is moving really well in this market. The sale house is 900K. I'd have a really hard talk with my seller and say, honestly, we've had a lot of showings. We've had a lot of interest. This price range is moving better than this price range. I don't think I'm going to take it. We're going to leave it up to the market, and we're going to sell before that sells. That's a key factor, I think, when it comes to whether you take a condition of sale or not. Okay, so let's say we took it, right? How does this all look? Okay. You've got 400K, that's what needs to sell, 900K. That sale condition is in place. Now, this offer will have had something called an escape clause. An escape clause means you are able to still offer your house for sale. You can still accept another offer. Okay, so here's where people get confused about the whole thing, right? This part's easy. It's just like it's an offer. There's some conditions. You accept it. Now what? Okay. The escape clause is something that I don't have it verbatim, but it's, you know, provided further, you can keep the house. I messed it up, but agents will know what I mean. Sellers, we would read it. It basically, the gist of it is you can still offer your house for sale. And if somebody else came with another offer that you liked, you can accept it. Now, I've been in lots of meetings where these people, the buyers here, not the agent, because the agent should know what's going on, but the buyers be like, hey, whoa, like we've got an offer in place. Well, you do, but that sale condition, nobody wants to hold their house up for 45 days and nobody else can buy it, right? So we want this person to be able to still offer their house for sale out on realtor.ca. It's going to come up as active. The general public's not going to know that there's an offer in place. So this is buyer one, right? So another buyer comes along, they show it, they like it. And they're like, hey, I like this house. I want to buy it. This agent will say, well, there's a condition of sale on it. So you're not really, you know, we can try, we can put in an offer. So we put in an offer, and let's say the conditions of this offer are just finance and inspection, right? So let's go back to the escape clause. The escape clause is going to have a time frame that if you accept an offer, these guys are going to have a time frame whether they can waive that sale condition or fulfill it. Okay, so most times it's 48, 72 hours. So I'll explain that in a second. So it'll be easier once I explain it after this offer. So this offer is finance and inspection, right? They put an offer in, they negotiate. Let's say these people negotiated an offer for $875. Okay. These guys go in, they negotiate independently from this. These guys don't know that negotiation. So it goes back and forth, and these guys negotiate an offer for $880. Okay. They accept. These guys have 7 days. Finance, inspection, it all goes through. It's good. They hand in a notice of fulfillment. So they fulfilled these two conditions. Okay. So this one conceivably is now firm. Now what happens to this one? The escape clause will say that agent will serve notice to this agent. These guys will have 48 hours, 72 hours to either waive their sale condition or release the offer, right? And then these guys will get it. So, these guys, they fulfill, they accept $880. They're done with these conditions. They're firm. These guys will go back to here and say, 48 hours, 2 days, we give you notice, you've got to buy it or you got to walk. Okay. Most times in this market, it's hard to hold two houses. So a lot of times these people will walk and it's buyer B's house. Okay. Now the tough part is if these guys said, you know what, we're going to gamble and we're going to take the house, then buyer 2 loses the house. Whatever price was negotiated is the price that sticks. You can't go back and, because they negotiated $880 for buyer 2, buyer 1 doesn't have to pay $880. They pay what they put on paper. Okay. So hopefully that simplified it. Rachel, did it simplify it? Or are you more confused now than ever? She's giving me a thumbs up. So, felt like I go to my comfort zone, like I'm doing like a pregame, basketball talk here, like we're going to play 2-3 zone, man-to-man, stuff like that. I'm a little sick today, probably sweating. I'm probably glistening as we speak, but you know what? You got to power through. You got to do it. Jenny G, she's all about power. Boom. Got to show up. Got to rock it. Next time, we'll talk about something else.